Hello and welcome to Subnautica. I figured with Below Zero finally launching and hitting 1.0, what better way to celebrate than actually going in and doing a recorded playthrough of the original game, and then hopefully in a few weeks I'll be able to go ahead and get Below Zero and we'll be able to do a full blind run of this. This is probably one of my favorite open world games that I've ever played. If you haven't seen anything about this game, you're in for a fucking treat, because this is just phenomenal through and through. A really incredibly well done game, and in here we're going to be playing as some poor, I want to say he's just some poor employee of like a corporate spaceship whose ship crashes on the planet, and he has to find a way to survive and to get the hell off the planet. Now, I have played this before, so I do know the story here, but I'm not going to spoil anything if I can at all avoid it. But let's just go dive right on in to Subnautica. And yeah, I tried to do a hardcore run, you can see, back on November of 2020. And yeah, I got an hour and 45 minutes in, and I just decided I wanted to wait a bit. So I'll do a new game here. And let's see, so survival is the normal mode. Freedom, okay, so you have, there are 4 stats you have to worry about: hunger, thirst, health, and oxygen. Freedom just has health and oxygen. Hardcore is 1 life only, which is tempting. And then creative mode, yeah, there's just nothing there. It's really just, you just explore the world. The world is beautiful. I might go in and just explore some of my favorite parts at the end of the series again without having to worry about creatures, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just do this as a normal survival game. I think when I actually played the story, I think I only risked dying once. Yeah, I think there was only one time that I came even close, and realistically I just, for those of you who are familiar with the game, I just almost lost one of the vehicles. Okay, press any button to continue? Sure, I guess?
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Yep, and our ship is not doing so well. Oh dear, hold on. Oh, that's probably very oh, ow, okay, yeah, that's probably very unsafe to have flying around there. But we're the only one in our current escape pod, and that's gonna kinda suck a bit for us. Oh dear, okay, we need to get up. Alright, here. So, I now have control. So yeah, pick up the fire extinguisher, we gotta aim it, and we need to put out this damn fire very fucking quickly before it kills us. Alright, so, let's see. What do I have on me? Oh yeah, so our inventory is administered via this PDA. Yeah, booting into emergency mode, and this is gonna be sort of our overall, like, our inventory, our data collection.
This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Alright, so yeah, the game gave me the PDA, so I'll, yeah, let's just see. So we have blueprints here, so these are all the things that we can make at the moment, and there's not really anything. I mean, there is like a base building element to this. I'll probably do a lot of that stuff in between videos if I want to like reorganize anything. I'm not going to do a lot of that here. The beacon managers, there's going to be little markers that we can eventually go to, and we can actually change the color of them so that we can more appropriately see where stuff is. We have a photo manager, so we can actually take pictures. And then we have voice logs. So yeah, we suffered minor head trauma, and that's the best outcome we could expect. And then we have our data bank. Now, what this is, yeah, it's really just an explanation of how everything works. I'll mostly talk about those as we get to them. Hey, storage container. Okay. Ooh, hello. Alright, so there's some food, there's some water supplies. I'll wait on those, I think. I'm also going to put the fire extinguisher in here. Oh, hello. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can, There's a couple of systems in here that we can either get or find that will actually go ahead and, like, this here, it just automatically makes medkits, but it just takes a while. Yeah, alright. So, let's see. Solar power cells 1 to 3 are online. All of this is destroyed. So that's going to be our first thing. Yeah, you can see there's a couple of things here where it says use the repair tool, which I have to make. And then I can't really fabricate anything either. Alright, so, you know what, let's go climb out the ladder. Hello, giant seagull-looking thing. And there we go. There is our ship.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Yeah, our ship's a little bit fucked, isn't it? So, let's go do the thing that really sold me on this game. You know how I said in another video recently... Actually, I'm not sure if that video came out. Never mind. There's a video that I had recorded that I actually have to redo because of fuck-ups. Yeah, I said that I really wanted a game that was basically nothing but exploring underwater. That's pretty much exactly what this game is, that has a fucking great story and some of the best music that I've ever heard in a game. So, yeah, this is just gonna be an absolute blast. And we are on this coral reef, and there's actually some pretty horrifying connotations of this that we'll learn about later. But first things first, I need to gather some supplies. So, like here, this metal salvage, what this is it's basically pieces of the ship composed primarily of titanium, and what we can do with this is we can actually break it down to form titanium, which is really just sort of one of those fundamental building blocks for a lot of stuff in the game. A lot of structures, a lot of basic material early on, it's all going to require titanium. Oop, shit. Yeah, that's right, and you can see in the left there, I only have 45 seconds worth of oxygen. And I think that might be in-game seconds. I'm not sure how that correlates to real-time or not. But yeah, these let's not fuck with those things. So I got a creature egg. You know, I'll go ahead and I'll probably read some of the more interesting ones of those when I get a chance. Hello, can I? Yeah, I can pick up the acid mushrooms too, which I think I want a few of. Yeah, I'll probably read those when I'm back in here as I'm kind of going around and exploring. But I just want to kind of go around and gather up a few items. Just because the early game here... I mean, honestly, it's kind of like every other survival game in the sense that really early on, you're mostly just trying to figure out what the hell you can make. Break limestone. Okay. So if we... Oh, yeah, that's right. So there's these little rock outcroppings of sorts. And they're just kind of all over the place and random. And different ones will have different things in them. So, like, limestone, I think, can have... Oh, what is it? I want to say it can have, like, copper? Yeah, it can have copper. Oh, fuck.
Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely,
shit.
but plausible.
God, the writing in this game is also just phenomenal. What that was that I just swam away from because I didn't want to interrupt the person talking was... It was something that's in here. They're basically suicide bomber fish. That's really all that they are. They just swim at you and then blow up. They can be extremely dangerous on higher difficulties. On this difficulty, not super dangerous. I think they can actually swim a hair faster than the player can, so if I just ignore them, then obviously they might be a risk, but otherwise... The hell? What are you doing? Okay, you're just stuck there. Actually, you know what I think I want to do? Let me see. Can I grab one of you? I can, there we go. I have a Gary fish. Let me actually see. Can I grab... I want to grab one or two other creatures here. Because you can actually... What you do with these is you go ahead and you eat them. Okay, let's grab the peepers. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, yeah, I think we should go... Let's head on in. Let's go... back on board. Now, luckily, you don't actually have to climb up to the top of this, which I didn't realize for like the first 20 or 30 minutes I played this. You actually can just swim right up through the hatch on the bottom, which is quite convenient. Alright, so first things first. Go grab here. We can make sustenance. Yeah, we can go ahead. We can cook the peeper. And what did that say? Protein-rich eyeballs, highly nutritious?
While disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
And then what is this floral flavor, but very little of it?
Foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Yeah, so this is, I mean, so far off in the future that these guys aren't even used to eating animal flesh. They eat, like, entirely synthetic stuff, like, you know, like these nutrient blocks. So it's dense processed food. I'm gonna save those as basically a last-ditch thing. So, first things first. Okay, what can... Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. So you can see metal salvage gives us 4 titanium. So I just want to go ahead and break that down. And then let's go take a look and see what can I actually make with all of this titanium. I have a couple ideas for tools that I'm going to want, but I don't know exactly what I have currently. Wow, how much titanium did I pick up? Jesus. Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's titanium ingots. Now, you might think that this is just a way to condense titanium. It's not. You can't actually break something down once you make it into a higher level of item. So, like, if I broke down quartz into glass, I can't break it down to get quartz for something else. I just have glass. Same story here. This titanium ingot becomes titanium ingots, and it takes 10 titanium. Nothing else I can do. Once it's used, it's used. But alright, so personal equipment. Let's see. What do I have? Standard oxygen tank. Okay, I definitely want that because that's going to give me a better chance of... Yeah, you can see I get 30 more seconds of oxygen. Ooh, fins. Translate vertical limb movements underwater into forward thrust. Enhance swim speed by 15%. That could be damn useful. Okay, yeah, there's med kits, there's fire extinguisher, pipes, and there's a floating air pump. Yeah, you can actually go ahead and you can use that to bring oxygen down from the surface, and you just have to pipe it on down. I don't really ever use those. I don't really know why I would. Although I can imagine a couple of places maybe where it might be handy if you're trying to, like, farm certain items, but yeah, we'll see on that one. Then we have tools, so... Okay, there's a scanner. I really want one of these because I can use this to acquire blueprints for things that I'm going to find around the area. There's a repair tool, which just needs more silicon, and I think I know where to get that. A flashlight, battery and glass. Okay, that'll be something a little bit lower priority. Survival knife also takes rubber, flares, and then a habitat builder, which is so far off in the future, I'm not even going to worry about it. Alright, so... Looks like for my next couple of the next couple of things that I really want to prioritize here are going to be getting myself some silicon rubber and getting myself probably more copper. I mean, honestly, just getting raw materials in general is going to be good, but yeah, I really want to prioritize those. Also, I hope nobody here is has thalassophobia, where you're like really scared of big open places under the water, because you're going to be fucking miserable here. This is not going to be a fun experience for you. And honestly, no, I'm actually not really thalassophobic in any serious sense, but there's a number of places in this that are just fucking terrifying. And there's a number of creatures here that are fucking terrifying. Like, for example, that big shark-looking thing. What I want is these. It's these creepvine seed clusters. Oh shit, did I... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna drop you and get one more of these, because I don't remember how much of this I need.
Detecting increased local radiation levels.
Yeah, so...
Consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall. Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Yes, so we actually can't go swim towards the ship, which I know is kind of the first thing that we want to do, but if we go there, we basically start getting radiation poisoning. We have to find a way to treat that first, and that's going to be something for the future. Alright, so let me see. I want to make silicon rubber out of the creepvine seed clusters, and that will hopefully give me just enough material that I can use it to make a couple other items. So what can I make now? Okay, so I can't make a high capacity tank yet, because that needs glass and silver, and I'm not going to find that for a little bit. Getting some fins would be nice, as would getting a repair tool. Okay, yeah, no, repair tool is a high priority. Let's see, can I do a survival knife, and then do I have enough silicon to make a fins? Perfect.
Survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Yes, so apparently these people don't allow, I guess, random individuals to carry weapons on board. I would disagree with that assessment because of situations like this, but my only real weapon is going to be a knife. This little guy right here. And don't get me wrong, it's very functional, it has some uses, but it's not very good. But, hey, now that we have this, we have our repair tool. It's a very simple way of doing repairs, but yeah, you basically... Hang on, what do you... Oh yeah, it's right-click in this game. You just go ahead, you right-click on things that you can see my power is draining, and what that...
Systems online, running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, I mean, what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to prioritize getting batteries at some point. But I mean, I kind of know a little bit about the plan I want to take for this. Do I have a message?
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
Okay. Let's see, who contacted me?
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
So, we're not really in any position to get rescued by the Aurora, which makes sense considering that it's currently neck deep on the fucking, or I guess it's currently waist deep on the ocean, but yeah, alright, so let's see. What do I want is my next... Oh, yeah, so if we have salt, we can actually... Yeah, we can actually preserve these, because if you just cook food, they'll actually go ahead and they'll start rotting. But if you preserve them, what happens is they go ahead and it says dehydrating, so they'll actually take my water level down, but they keep for a while. Alright, so what all... Okay, I could make a battery. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go make ourselves a battery, because I think there was something else that I wanted that needed one, right? Was it a... Yeah, it was a scanner. Perfect. There we go.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Yes, so the scanner here goes ahead and it's just sort of an all-purpose little scanning device. So if we self-scan...
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Yes, and then... Actually, you know what? I said I was going to just take a quick look at a couple of things here. Yeah, so... New scanner, 100% scan, used to acquire tech blueprints. That's going to be really useful, because around this area is a whole bunch of stuff that I can scan and learn more. Also, did I not make fins? Did I not make fins? I thought I did. Hold on. Where... Yeah, okay.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment.
Yeah, okay, there they are.
Equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Yeah, so the game basically is saying, hey, don't be an asshole. Ah, damn it, I made 2 knives by... Oh, I bet I clicked on knives instead of the other thing by accident. Oops. Yeah, you know what? Okay, I think that'll be good. I can go ahead and I can maximize out my storage there a bit. And then... Let's... No, I didn't even do what I wanted to fucking do there. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, okay, so... If we hop on here, yeah, there's some advanced theories. So the alien eggs. Evidence suggests that a substantial number, if not all the local species, reproduce through egg laying. Eggs can be found resting on the seafloor, buried beneath detritus, or even wedged into cracks in the rocks. Different species likely favor different biomes as their nesting grounds. Eggs discovered in the wild are in some form of natural stasis, likely awaiting ideal conditions in which to hatch, or the delivery of some vital enzyme which will kickstart the process. It's impossible to calculate the species of the egg from the exterior, however it may be possible to stimulate a hatching response if an egg is relocated in a suitable alien containment unit. And then here we go, so we're actually on planet 4546b. Category 3 ocean, oxygen, nitrogen atmosphere, extreme biodiversity. Safety warnings, may contain Leviathan class predators. Now that's fucking terrifying, because those things are big. Hence the name Leviathan. Water contaminated by high levels of foreign bacteria and planet is beyond Federation space, rescue unlikely. Not recommended to explore the environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Yeah, so basically this is a bad place full of bad things. So, there's one area that I really want to try to find immediately, and I think it's... Okay, where's the Aurora? I want to say it's somewhere more like this way. And it's been so long since I've really played this. I mean, you saw the last time that I'd even opened up this game was in November of 2020. And it's really just... Is this it? No, although this is actually an area that I'm going to want to come back to, because I think this is where all of those creep vines are. Yeah, this is all creep vine, and that's actually really damn useful. Because that's going to be used for a lot of things that need, like, basically that fiber mesh, or that need material. Yeah, that's going to be damn useful. Also, that, like, giggling sound is kind of creepy. What are you? Oh, salt deposits, okay. Yeah, perfect. Oh, hang on. Oh, so yeah, these things here, these, yeah, these brain coral, they actually just give off oxygen randomly. They just, like, absorbs it and then pumps it out into the environment. So anytime I see those, especially if I'm trying to do more exploration stuff, I'll probably get those. Oh, here we go, cargo container. Yeah, so this is a mobile vehicle bay fragment. If we scan this, there we go. Vehicle fragment scanned, progress 33%. So yeah, basically I need to find 3 pieces of that scattered across the environment in order to go ahead and pick up. Cut creep vine with the knife. Fuck it, sure, why not? Come on, here we go. And now let's get my ass up to the surface, because you will drown very quickly once your oxygen runs out. Which is why getting higher quality... Yeah, which is why getting higher quality stuff like a better oxygen tank is such a priority for me. But I'm gonna try to kind of hang out and explore as much as I can here in this first video. Just get a feel for the area. Don't fucking come over and take a bite out of me, I'll cut you. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be, I think, the first truly open world game that I've done here on the channel. So I'll be curious to see how you guys like it. Because if this actually turns out well, I have a couple of things, I have a couple other really heavily requested series planned. Okay, so let's get that. Let's get, ooh, oh, quartz. Yeah, that's right, there's actually quartz here. Okay. Yeah, we can go ahead and we can use this to break a whole bunch of stuff down. More quartz. Yeah, I'm gonna really want all of this, because if I can get some glass, maybe I'll be able to actually get that higher quality oxygen tank sooner rather than later. What about you? Titanium, that's fine. Honestly, titanium is one of those things that up until the late game, I'm probably never going to worry about finding. You know, it'll be something that it's like, if I happen to come across some, I'll probably just get it. But at the same time, if I do need to drop something, it'll probably be the first thing that I drop. Man, I really like the music. I'll see if we actually heard a little bit of my favorite track in this when we first woke up and were putting out the fire. I think it's called Abandoned Ship. Yeah, it's one of my favorites in the entire game. Let's see. Oh, we can make a power cell. That's right. So that's like a more advanced battery that some of the technology uses. And I can actually make some fiber mesh. And let's actually make a little bit of glass as well. So glass here. What else do we have? We have a Pathfinder tool. Deploys holographic Pathfinder disc used to map away out of caves. Yeah, honestly, that's a cool idea. I didn't really find it that necessary, but I guess it might be handy given my propensity to get lost. Oh, that's right, that needs silver, doesn't it? Shit, and I don't know where we're gonna find silver anytime soon. Is there... Yeah, nothing else that I think, want right now. Although, honestly, getting... Oh, the Sea Glide, that's right. Yeah, that's a, Hang on, can I... Okay, I need more acid mushrooms. Do I have more of those? Yeah, the Sea Glide is basically, it's like an underwater scooter, which is incredibly goddamn useful for obvious reasons, I feel. Yeah, you go ahead and you can use it to basically, like, pull you along. It's a little propeller with handles, more or less. Damn useful item. It's incredibly helpful for keeping the player out of trouble, in my opinion, especially because it goes so much faster. I don't know if it gets boosted if you have fins or not. I would assume it would, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead. Let's actually make a backup battery. I'm not going to worry about making a power cell right now because it seems kind of useless. What I am going to do is I am going to make myself an underwater locker. Yep, and now... Actually, yeah, you can see it's even in my little hotbar. So if I go here, and then I go deploy it, Let's throw you out. Yep, so somehow this doesn't shoot off to the surface. It actually just hangs out here. But yeah, we can go ahead and open it up, and then it gives us a little bit more storage space, which is one of those really handy, damn convenient things. I think when I first played this, I ended up with like... Oh god, I want to say I ended up with like 6 or 7 of these before, or like full, before I even ended up exploring around and finding any of the other stuff. Okay, so that way really wasn't where I wanted to go. Let's go try this way instead. I hope this is going to be right, because yeah, the area that I'm thinking of is... I actually just decided to build a base here last time, and it turned out to be one of the better places, like one of the more recommended areas to do that. Do I see a storage crate? Tell me you're a storage crate with some goodies inside, ideally a sea glide component. Well, I saw this door actually, not the crate, but... Oh, there we go, perfect, the sea glide. Alright, I have 1 out of 2 components. Hello. Gravity trap? What are... Oh, I don't remember. Oh, the gravity trap. Yeah, I think that's a... Oh, and a beacon. Perfect. I think that's something you can use to, like, basically suck enemies in. It's another one of those items that I really never used, but could be damn useful. Yeah, so I have the gravity trap. Let me, Oh yeah, and don't worry. I did notice the little icon in the top there. That indicates there is a radio message here. Where is my blueprint? What is the gravity trap? Artificial gravity to attract light objects and small creatures. Yeah, so you can use that to go and kind of suck things in together. You know, smaller creatures that you want to, like, harvest or something. I'm really not sold on its usefulness, but I guess it'll be something that I can probably make and experiment with. Oh yeah, and then, so the beacons, what you can do with those, you can actually use those to mark locations. Listen, man, can you stop gassing the area, please? Yeah, those things aren't hostile, but they give off little gas orbs that if you go into them, they start killing you very, very quickly. Yeah, and you can see just how much damage I just took from swimming through, like, the remnants of that one. Alright, so I see a couple other items. Oh yeah, so if you go ahead and if you find fragments and you end up scanning them, you end up just getting titanium for them.
30 seconds.
You know, there's not a ton, but it does mean that if there is something you're not sure if you've scanned already, you may as well go scan it just to be safe. Hey, I saw you over there. Yeah, these things here. I don't remember what these are, but I remember hearing those and seeing these, and they made me very fucking paranoid. Yeah, these things here, luckily are not hostile, but they're basically giant floating coral reefs on legs. Yeah, well, I guess on tentacles, but nonetheless, there could be a couple of useful things here, though. Let's go see. Sometimes they have... Break a barnacle, okay. Oh, hold on, copper, cool. Yeah, this is a reef back. You can see exactly how big they are, Jesus. Yeah, they're taking a while to scan as well. Alright, the indigenous lifeform, a reef-back Leviathan. Yeah, I'm probably not going to end up scanning every single item to go ahead and get a data thing on it. It's mostly just because it would take forever and a day. I mean, there's just so many different things.
This biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Yes, so the area that we landed... Ah, shit. Okay, I gotta go get water. The area that we landed is actually quite handy for a couple of reasons, mainly that it has some of the best... Oh dear. Let's back away. Yeah, hey buddy, can you not detonate please? Because I feel like that would probably fuck me up a bit. Come on. Let's see. I'm trying to find the area that I wanted to go. I think everyone pretty much ends up using this as a base, so I'm not sure if I'm going to. But I mean, it is by far the single best area to make a base in, I'm pretty sure. Because it's very close to where we start, so we always have a reference point of our beacon. It has a ton of stuff around it. I mean, oh, hello. Yes, use the other sea glide fragment. Fucking perfect. Good, now I can go ahead and I can actually... Hello. Hold on, is that a trash can? Oh, that's right, you can actually get a trash can. For the little base building elements, you can get a trash can, and that's actually damn useful. It's not purely an aesthetic thing. What it does is if you have, like, extra bullshit that you don't want anymore, I can go ahead and I can just throw it in there. And what it'll do is it'll actually... what am I trying to say? It'll go ahead and it'll basically throw it out. It'll get rid of the item for me, which is quite useful. Here we go. Alright, so these little guys, the bladderfish...
Discovered.
Yeah, the... Oop.
May have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Yeah, so those little guys, the bladderfish, they're actually damn useful for a couple of reasons, not the least of which being
New creature discovered.
that they're basically full of water. So that's the best way early on to get just water supplies, is to go ahead and harvest out the bladderfish. I don't think you can make creatures extinct in this game, with the exception of a couple of the larger hostile ones, which we'll talk about as we encounter them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you can make them extinct, although I do remember reaching a point a couple of times where I had a very difficult time finding bladderfish in the early game, because I think I had gotten so many of them. But alright, so let's go on in, let's go get ourselves some food, and let's go listen to this message while I'm doing this.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call, laying back.
This is lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Yeah, so the game's first yelling at me to stop being an idiot, but let's see. So yeah, I can make a beacon, I can make a sea glide, which requires lubricant and copper wire, which I don't really have either of. And then I can make... Oh, an air bladder. Yeah, I think you can use that to basically as like an emergency lifting device. I've never used it. I might have to go ahead and play around with that here. But alright, first things first. Let's go to my inventory. I need to drink some water. Yep, and then I can go ahead, and now that I'm all fed up, let's go take a look and see if we can go find where our friends are. They are... Crew report the sea glide damage 350 meters away. That's lifepod 3. So yeah, that's where some of our fellow crew members ended up here. And we're probably going to want to go ahead and get over to them pretty soon, so we can go ahead and see if anybody made it, if they're still alive, if we're lucky, and then maybe find out where the rendezvous is, because I don't remember where the hell the rendezvous is, so we can go ahead and hopefully await rescue. But yeah, this has been really fun. I kind of missed this game, and when I was seeing all the news about Below Zero coming out, I kind of had the very strong urge to go in and play this again. I mean, it's just so damn fun. I don't know, something about this just, like, it really hits everything right for me. It's just such a good game. But I'll go ahead and I'll end up probably... I'll go ahead and kind of let you guys make some choices on things as to whether or not you want me to play this how I normally would, if you guys want to see any particular, like, anything in particular done.
Increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest lifepod or habitat.
Yeah, so we have the sea glide here, and you can see this is just damn useful. I'm not going to use it a whole lot when I'm around here, just because it takes up the fuel from the power cells, and the power cells are going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass to get right now. We'll eventually get into a point where we don't need to worry about them, but yeah, for now I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful with that. I'll probably use that to, like, get down and up to more to deeper areas. So like the section I was exploring, I think somewhere that direction. Yeah. But what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is end the video here. Next time we're going to go over to lifepod 3. And then I'm going to explore around. I'm going to try to find where exactly I want to put my base, so that maybe we can go ahead and start having a nice stockpile of supplies, and then kind of get going on the story. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.